There has been online speculation about Christian Rock's son having developmental delays or conditions like fetal alcohol syndrome, FAS. Observers noted traits like clubfoot, delayed walking, and other physical features as potential signs. Some also speculated about conditions like Cry-du-Chat syndrome or alcohol withdrawal effects, based on his appearance and health. Christian has strongly denied these claims, stating that her son is healthy and asserting that no such diagnoses have been made. She emphasized her belief that her child is blessed and will develop normally, dismissing internet rumors as hurtful and unfounded. Christian Rock has been dealing with heavy speculation regarding the health of her son, Christian Jr., particularly surrounding concerns about fetal alcohol syndrome, FAS. These rumors started shortly after the baby's birth, with some social media users pointing to physical traits such as small eyes, a drop nose, and low-set ears as signs of FAS. They also compared his appearance in photos and claimed that certain facial features aligned with known symptoms of the condition. Additionally, rumors about other potential conditions like Cry-du-Chat syndrome, based on a video of the baby crying, also circulated. Suffering from alcohol withdrawal due to Christian Rock's past struggles with smoking and drinking during her pregnancy, Christian has openly rejected these claims, stating that her son is healthy and that the rumors are not based on any medical facts. She emphasized that doctors have not informed her of any diagnoses like FAS, and pointed out that her baby is continuing to grow and develop normally. In a public response, she reassured her followers, saying, "My baby's blessed from his head to his toes." However, the situation has been complicated by past controversies, including her partner Blueface's statements. Despite the claims made by Blueface about not being the biological father, Christian remains firm in asserting her child's health, even after some photos of the baby's medical issues, such as a hernia, were posted publicly. The father of Christian Rock's baby has been a subject of controversy. Christian has publicly stated that the baby's father is Blueface, Jonathan Porter, despite Blueface's own statements. He has claimed that a DNA test revealed he is not the biological father, which has created confusion. However, Christian insists that Blueface is the father. The situation is further complicated by Blueface's public disputes with Christian, but she continues to maintain that he is the father of her child. The drama surrounding their relationship and Blueface's denial of paternity has been a point of public attention and has added to the speculation about the baby's health and well-being. Christian Rock is currently facing multiple legal challenges. She recently served time in California on an assault charge, but is still dealing with legal issues in Oklahoma related to drug charges. These charges could potentially result in up to 8 years in prison. Christian Rock was released from jail in Oklahoma after serving time following her arrest in June. While she is out, she still has legal matters to resolve. Christian Rock was released from jail after posting a $25,000 bond in September 2024. However, she still has legal obligations to fulfill. She was extradited to Oklahoma to serve a 30-day sentence related to her previous drug charges. Before her release, the court set certain rules for her, although details on her exact conditions are sparse. It's clear that while she is out, she has to adhere to the stipulations set forth by the judge, including compliance with any community service requirements or ongoing legal matters related to her charges. She has since reunited with her son, Christian Jr., and has expressed gratitude for being free, focusing on her role as a mother and her faith. Christian Rock is not fully out of legal trouble yet. Although she was granted bail and is currently on probation, she still has to appear before a judge to determine her next steps. She is facing the possibility of additional jail time, with some sources, like Wack 100, speculating that she could potentially face up to 8 years in prison. The judge's decision on whether to impose further jail time will depend on her court appearance and her adherence to the conditions of her release, including her probation. She is still dealing with charges from Oklahoma related to drug possession, and her legal team will likely try to work out a resolution before her next court date. The outcome could be impacted by her compliance with court orders and whether she violates any terms while on probation. Wack 100 mentioned that Christian Rock could be facing up to 8 years in prison due to drug-related charges. He emphasized that while Christian has been released on bail, she is still on probation and must appear before a judge who will decide whether she faces further jail time. The charges against her stem from a 2022 incident, with the possibility of 4 years for each of the charges she is facing. Despite some earlier optimism about a quick resolution, Wack 100 acknowledged that the situation is serious, with the judge having the power to decide her fate in upcoming hearings.
Yeah, she's on her best behavior because now she's in Blueface's pre-situation.
What does that mean?
She got to wait to see what the judge going to do with her. She has 8 years hanging over her head. You notice you haven't seen anything hostile out of her. Everything's church.
Seems like she got the wake-up call when she got locked
Ain't
up.
no wake-up call. She know that she has to go back in front of the judge.
She's facing 8 years.
8 years.
This is for the whole stealing of the car and driving to Oklahoma.
Violation of the probation. I believe she has 2 different charges with 4 years joint suspension over her head. So, and she had said some crazy things when she was like, on her other run about the judge and the DA. So, I hope it's real. I hope she continues. I know she has to be who she needs to be to continue her career and what she does best, but
the interview with Wack 100, where he discussed Chrisean Rock being on her best behavior because she's on probation, was conducted by the YouTube channel No Jumper. Wack 100, speaking about Chrisean Rock's situation, noted that the legal challenges she faces are serious. He initially suggested that after her extradition to Oklahoma, she might not face years in jail, and that she'd likely be home in a matter of weeks, perhaps before the end of the year. However, with the charges against her, including drug possession and failure to have a tax stamp on controlled substances, he also acknowledged that the reality of her facing up to 8 years in prison is now very possible. Wack expressed that although Chrisean Rock might have avoided extensive jail time initially, the judge still has a lot of discretion in determining whether she'll serve additional time. His comments reflect the uncertainty and complexity of her case, given the severity of the charges and her probation status. He emphasized that it all depends on how the judge evaluates her behavior and legal standing when she returns to court. Wack 100 has made some statements about Chrisean Rock's legal situation, particularly in relation to her potential prison time. He mentioned that she could be facing up to 8 years in prison due to drug-related charges from an arrest in Oklahoma. This was after she was taken into custody at a court hearing for Blueface. Wack also expressed that while she has been granted bail, she still has to appear before the judge, who will decide her fate. He noted that her legal issues are serious, and the court will decide whether she faces further jail time. According to him, while she's out on bail, she is still under legal scrutiny. The charges she faces include possession of controlled substances with intent to distribute, which could result in a lengthy sentence. As of now, the final decision on her jail time will be made by the judge during her next court appearance. Chrisean Rock has been staying out of trouble and focusing on personal growth, including attending church regularly with her family. This commitment to improving her life has been part of her efforts to comply with her probation terms and stay on the right path following her legal troubles. Her supporters have noted her efforts to stay grounded and focus on faith, which may be playing a role in her maintaining a low profile despite the ongoing legal challenges. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment below. See you next time.